So Logan Woodside is now on our active roster. He was signed off the practice squad. He's on the active roster. Obviously, we had to elevate Cade York again because he went for the practice squad. After every game, he goes back to the practice squad because we haven't technically signed him yet. Andrew Coker went ahead and got elevated as well. Joe Bacci's on IR. So, the question is, what's going on? Why is Logan Woodside on the active roster? Well, we do it every year, so we can give that said quarterback a game check. That's really what it is. You elevate him for one game, give him a game check, and that's GG, right? That's pretty much that. But keep in mind, because this is very important here, Joe Burrow last game did get a knee problem. He did have some knee soreness, and he was on the injury report with a knee problem. So, at the end of the day, right, if we have an extra spot available, an extra position available here, you gotta have Logan Woodside in there. You gotta have Logan Woodside on the roster just in case. You never know. Because let's say, for example, we blow out the Titans today. We'll be live, by the way, for this game. At some point, you're taking Joe out. You are. Let's say we get up, 28 points in this game. And Joe's, his knee is kind of buckling. It's not feeling 100%. You sit him. You say, okay, Joe, you're done, right? Well, now you only have Jake Browning and, look, at the time, nobody, right? Well, now you have Jake Browning and Logan Woodside. Because if Jake Browning gets hurt, what you going to do, right? Now you have Logan Woodside who can come in and play. Plus, he is going to get a game check, and that's also something we do every single year. But it's just extra precautionary. You have an extra roster spot available because Joe Bacci's on IR. You might as well use that spot that you have available. And if you have a quarterback who you're going into a game where you could definitely destroy the Tennessee Titans, I'm not saying we will, I'm just saying you could. Situations present itself, take advantage of the situation that present itself. And just have a third quarterback on the roster. If it doesn't work out and, Joe is fine the whole game and there's no problems, then what do you lose by doing it, right? You're not going to elevate anybody else. It's not like he's taking a spot over someone else. Because if you look at our, transactions here, it doesn't say we, took away somebody to add him. No, we didn't. Joe Bacci needs to be on IR because he's hurt and his knee is destroyed. So he's done no matter what. If we elevated Logan Woodside or not, his knee is done. So again, like I said before, this is not really a situation that really is that big of a deal. But a lot of people have made it a big deal on social media because I think they think, Joe is hurt or there's a problem with Joe. Or no, it's not a problem. Joe is banged up, as he always is at this time of the year. His knee was a problem last week. Zach Taylor came out and said he was just sore. His knee will be fine, but it was just sore. And you're going into a game where you have an extra roster spot. So might as well take it, might well take advantage of it. And see what you can, get out of it. Hopefully it works out. As in, Joe is fine and there's no problems at all. And at one point, we blow out this team so bad, we put in, Jake Browning. Yeah, that's pretty much that. And also, again, there might be issues with Jake Browning. We don't know. Maybe he's not feeling okay. Maybe, he's not feeling 100%. You never know. He's not on the injury report. But he might be a little bit banged up from practice or something. And they're like, hey, let's have an extra guy here just in case. And we already want to give him a, game check like we do every year. So might as well just elevate him up, give him a chance. If anything, he's just going to sit on the bench. We're going to do him a solid. And that's pretty much that. So I wouldn't look too much into it. If you see on social media people looking too much into it, just tell them, hey, listen, this is nothing. This is a nothing burger. Don't try to make something into something that it isn't. It is simply just doing him a solid, elevating him up, and that's it. Although, I will say, I think we should definitely sign Cade York to somewhat of a contract. Like an actual one-year contract, not just, practice squad, every single, because how the practice squad works is you elevate someone from the practice squad, they return to the practice squad that following Monday. So there's no like, oh, you can get it done. No, you have to get it done after that following Monday. So after that following Monday, then you can call up Cade York and say, hey, listen, Tuesday morning, we'd like to sign you to a contract, right? We like to sign you to a 1-year deal. That's how that would work. But because we aren't doing that, he goes to the practice squad the following Monday every single week. So it's going to be an interesting situation if we do get to the playoffs, how we're going to handle that. Because if I'm another team and we do get to the playoffs at 9-8 and we barely squeak in, whoever is playing us, if I was them, I'd sign Cade York. I mean, I think that's like that's the smartest move to do. Oh, wow, the team we're playing against keeps putting their kicker back on, on the practice squad every single week and they refuse to sign him. Let's sign him to the active roster so they can't get that guy. And Cade York did look good last week, so who knows. See you guys in the next one, though.